Yeah. We are back. We had to take a break last week, but we back this week. It's the Reallionaires podcast, hosted by the three wise men. To the left of me, we've got
Slim, a.k.a. some announcer, a.k.a. the voice of reason.
And to the right, we got
Marlon Jean-Baptiste, a.k.a. MJB.
And sitting directly in the center, we got the real, a.k.a. the old head that loves head. Yes, sir. And today, we are talking about comedy, the shit that people don't get to see, the things that aren't funny. We had a special guest because we wanted to get a female's perspective. However, she couldn't make it. Shout out to Steph Jones. Very funny lady. So, if you see her on the flyer, check her out. But before we get into all that, let's get to check in. How you feeling, brother?
I'm on a high right now.
Okay, why are you on a high? Talk about it.
Sent baby girl off to prom before coming here.
And?
The hard work and the arguments and the money and everything paid off. She looked amazing. I'm just happy that she got to experience that.
Okay.
She did what she had to do her 4 years, so we bless her with, making sure she looked right for the prom.
Right. I did see her on IG. She looked beautiful. Brother, how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm great, and I'm even more great because he's great. He got to experience,
right?
You know what I mean? That feeling, that your little girl is growing up, man.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean? No better feeling.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get that gun for you this week though. Because my son, he did his last week. He did his prom last week. Shout out to Malik.
Shout out to all the kids.
Shout out to all the kids graduating,
man.
Yeah,
they made it through.
It ain't.
And I got one graduating
right.
High school as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, life is good.
I'm just concerned about one thing. You see the videos of some of these kids, and you got some that are doing amazing with the graduation outfit, but then you got some that's just like I saw one young lady. She had a bonnet to match her gown. What the fuck are we doing?
Nah, not a bonnet.
Nah, but it's
as much as I hate bonnets.
Yeah, it's definitely different now. Again, we talk about it all the time, how the generations has changed, and a lot of them don't care about looking good on graduation day. Like they go hard for prom, and then graduation day. Let me tell you something. My oldest daughter, graduation, she wore regular clothes under her shit, and I couldn't get her to wear something good. You know what I mean? Like, so it's a generation thing where we grew up like, nah, that's part of it. Like, you gotta do prom, and then you gotta do graduation, and them, they like, listen, man, that's it. It's over.
Because my son, he confused the fuck out of me. When we was growing up, you did the 3-piece suit or the 2-piece suit, the matching shoes. Like, I remember when I graduated from junior high school, all the boys was dressed like the niggas from Miami Vice.
Right.
You know what I mean? This nigga, he went to his fucking prom dressed like Daddy Yankee. This motherfucker had on big ass glasses and the iced out shit.
It's different now.
I'm like, and sneakers.
Sneakers is wild though.
White sneakers. Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of sneakers now. They have a lot of sneaker balls, and they put a lot of sneakers with their suits now. I just said, you know what? I'm too old. I just
have fun, young man. Have fun.
I feel like part of it is the people they look up to make ratchetness cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They make, you know what I'm saying? Like they make just being ratchet and being a bird and all the time,
right?
Okay,
and
right,
and it's not. Like there's a place
in time.
Yeah, you got to have an on and off switch.
Right. All right. So before we get into the topic at hand, we got some, a couple of topics to touch on since you've been gone. First things first, R.I.P. to NBA legend Jerry West, who recently passed.
Absolutely.
The logo. So I think it's time to get a new one.
Damn,
bro.
Can we bury him first?
Oh, they didn't bury him yet?
He just died this morning.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
This was yesterday.
Shit. I thought it was
yesterday. This was yesterday, but still.
Technically, it's probably not even 24 hours yet.
But still.
Right,
maybe at this
point.
They
wanted to change it when he was alive.
Well, this extends him being a logo now because he died.
Like, okay, so how much longer should he be the logo?
I don't think we should talk about this right now.
I mean, they should change the logo to Kobe within the next 6 months. I'm just saying.
Why Kobe though?
6 months?
Has to be Kobe.
It has to be Kobe?
Has to be Kobe.
I think it should be Shaq.
Fuck out of here. You ever seen Shaq's logo?
No.
Buy a pair of Shaq's.
Right,
I'm
buy
good.
a pair of Shaqs.
I'm good. I'm good. All right, moving right along.
Shaq can't even do what his logo does.
You know, I used to try to do it. I really can't do it. All right.
He gonna fall.
Next one. Did y'all happen to see the video of the little girl? Her mother was getting arrested.
Yes.
Yes.
That shit literally broke my heart. Like, to see that little girl, it was twofold. One was her going through what she was going through, seeing her mother go through that. Mm-hmm. But the other part that got me was, did you hear how Shorty was talking?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, word of my life, y'all getting me tight and all of this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for a little girl to be talking like that means you're growing up in bullshit.
You're growing up.
You know what I'm saying? And then she's
bullshit.
Right, and she even said, "Mommy, I know who did it. It was Auntie." You know what I'm saying? So,
but that go back into the ratchet shit and the people that they look up to being ratchet all the time. Like, it's not just dress code. It's how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, it goes back into, man, like, they are just exposed to too much.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, kids don't even watch cartoons no more.
Nah, hell no.
You know what I mean? Like, so
It's like once they get old enough to say, "I don't want to watch it," they're not watching that shit no more.
Yeah.
Now they just on social media watching everything. But it's like with that case, I feel like that's more what, not even what like she sees on social media. That's what she sees.
Oh no, that's
home.
real life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's in her
That's real
home.
life. Yeah, that's real life.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was real. Like, you can tell that was the way she was acting. It was like, my question was, how old is she?
Right.
Yeah.
It
You know what I'm
was
saying? Like, I
natural.
wasn't even focusing on what's happening to the mother. Like, yeah, that's fucked up. But this little girl, like, don't talk to me. And I'm just like, yo, shorty.
Yeah, she been here before.
It was so natural. It was so comfortable
Right.
for her to speak that way. So it's like, nobody's checking it at home.
You
when
know
she
her-
speaks
you
that
know
how
way.
she
And
talk
at the
like
end of
that
the
all the
day,
time, yeah.
I understand the situation. The cops are arresting your moms, but they're still adults. You're talking to adults.
Right. Most children that age, you would expect them to just stay in there crying. Right. Shorty was ready to fight, bro.
Nah,
She's like, yo, y'all getting me tight.
Yeah,
Birds,
I was like,
birds
little
teaching
nigga.
birds
she talk to people like that.
all the time.
She gonna be a baby mama, and by the time she graduates in high school. All right. Stephen A. Smith
Yeah, man.
made a comment. Will Smith needs to explain to the black community why he slapped Chris Rock. How long ago did he slap Chris Rock?
Shit was like at least 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
My thing is this: who the fuck is Stephen A. Smith to speak for the
whole
black
black-
For the
community?
black community,
The
right?
fuck-
Fucking nerve.
Not only that, my thing was this. My response to it was this, and either you agree with Will Smith slapping him or not.
Yo, my wife's, hold on. My wife said for the little girl, spell tight. Oh shit. Sorry. All right, go ahead. What you was saying?
I can't even ask her that because she gonna be like, "That's fucking stupid." I'm
Right,
getting
right.
tight
Why
right
you-
now.
why
asking
you-
that.
why you asking me to
getting
spell
me
tight? You
asking
getting
me
me
that.
tight?
Spell shit.
Right.
You getting me tight right
Yo,
now.
I
This ain't
swear
school.
to God, get up out of here. Don't
ain't
say
school.
nothing to me, lady.
I don't bring my backpack no more. It's the end of school.
Why was that little girl school though? Nobody ever asked that question. What time of the day was it? Why she went
Right.
to school?
But you know, I be watching these shits on YouTube, and a lot of parents, they go stealing with the kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, no.
And then when they get caught, it's, oh, I can't go to jail. I got my baby with
Right,
me. You ain't
right.
think about that when you put
Dude,
the
I've
motherfucking.
been doing retail for. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Like, it's bad.
We're going to talk about that shit
Yeah,
one day.
it's
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah, we got to talk about that shit one day.
bad.
inside
man.
of retail.
Right, inside of retail.
Oh shit.
All right, so.
I'm gonna have to sit in that seat.
Yeah. For that one, you are definitely the lead dude for that one. Because I don't know. I think I worked Foot Locker for 3 months, so I don't know shit.
Never worked retail before.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
I work
Trust
Foot
me when
Locker.
don't get me wrong. I do feel people should experience, not at your age, but like as younger people you should experience, because you see a lot. You know what I mean? But I ain't supposed to still be here. Is all I'm saying.
Right. Yo, I worked at fucking Foot Locker for 3 months because the first 2 months I worked in Green Acres. Right? And that was cool. You know, people came in there, whatever the price was on the shoe, that's what they paid.
Right.
Then them niggas put me in the hood. They put me on Broadway by Woodhull Hospital.
Oh, okay.
Which is right up the block from Tom, Dick, and Harry's. These niggas would walk in, yo, my man, how much for these? $150. All right, so how much you gonna give them to me for?
Right.
$150. This nigga, and then niggas, this store ain't got shit. Yo, Tom, Dick, and Harry's get it to you for $100. Well, carry your ass to Tom, Dick, and Harry's. Here's $100. Bring me a pair back.
Why people even think that way? Like, there's no
Nigga,
like discounts. Like, this is not a negotiation price type store. Like,
here's why I left Foot Locker. Check it out. Now, you can't bring a bag. You can't bring a change of clothes. That's why everybody be on the train looking like a referee. How in the fuck $3,000 worth of shoes get missing and you want to blame the staff? Nah, nigga, that was a manager. That's some inside shit with the side door.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's the side door thing right there.
Yeah, I was out. I quit.
But you know who I hate in retail?
Who's that?
And I'm talking about the ones who might work in like the high-end stores, Saks and all that, right? The motherfuckers who work there but are like legit bums when they clock out and act like they so fucking high sedity.
Because they work,
like,
they work at the Ralph
you can't
store.
afford.
You work right.
Like you can't buy anything in here.
Right.
Like, why are you looking at me like I'm a bum? Like,
yeah, nah, that's crazy.
Nigga, I'm paying you.
Yo, these shit that work in these high-end stores, they act like they so high sedity.
But you got bitches that ain't working at all that act high sedity.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome to our world. All right, so
back to the Will Smith thing.
Yeah,
we totally got on topic.
Yeah, we damn sure did.
Sorry.
That was stupid. First, like you said, you
Who
speaking
are
for
you
the whole
to
black community?
speak for the black
community is
community?
okay with it at this point. Like, no, my
we
thing
done
is
got past it.
Yeah.
Come on, Will Smith is back doing movies. Chris Rock did a stand-up.
Here's the thing, because everybody, the black community feels either one or two ways. One, that was staged for everything that happened. Or two, either way, they both fucking good.
Right.
But it's just like, bro, even if you don't agree with what he did, if somebody has to explain to you why he did it,
right,
then you're the problem.
Right, because that means you wasn't paying attention all this time. Come on.
I mean, we never really heard of Stephen A. and a woman, so
No, he was dating his coworker. That didn't work.
But he at war with one of the females right now, and I just seen him in the chick in the commercial.
I know you did.
Yeah, that WNBA shit.
McNugget. Now she was right what she was saying.
She was, and he's a dickhead. Moving right along. What used to be my favorite rapper, Jay-Z, is now under fire.
Not believing it.
Because Rock Nation is doing some shit in Philly, trying to raise money for school kids. Like, I think like 3 million. The issue is he's working with Republicans.
Oh.
And the Republicans he is working with are avid Trump supporters. So people feel like he done got in bed with the devil. His spokesperson said, everybody's talking about this, but nobody's talking about what we're trying to do for the children. Right. Which I think was a great tactic. But still in all, nigga, you're Jay-Z. You can get anybody to work with you.
I don't take that stance on it. And remember, this is what everybody said when he did the NFL deal. They said the same
NFL
thing
and the prison thing, the prison reform.
Thing. I just feel like he's the type of person he's gonna go about it a different way. Like he's the type of person like we need somebody at the table when they talking this shit. So it's gonna be me. It's cool to go with the people that's comfortable with you being there or they saying what you want to hear.
And they fanned out.
It's better to go with the people that like I could you saying something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a feel a way about him doing that. I just feel like he like I always say sometimes it's better to work from within whatever it is. So he's finding a way to work from within.
He's become the spook. The spook by the door.
Actually, if you think about it, he's kind of becoming like you know how they say like I'm gonna talk about your room that you're not in. Like I feel like that's what he's doing. He's being that person that's in these rooms that we're not in,
and he's talking for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not even that. I mean, at what point do we like that's resources? You gotta use your resources.
And the Republicans got money.
Period.
They got fucking money. They might also have wide bad backs, but they. I love that shit that she said.
It's.
I think it's a good tactic.
I mean, at this point now, I mean, it's pretty fair to say like people are trying to find a reason. And they've been trying, like you said, with the whole NFL thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like every time that brick wall is right there, and it's like, all right, nah, he cool. And he just don't. And what I like is that he don't pay attention to it.
He don't.
He just keeps it pushing, and I respect that. Just like the other day, I said to my wife, you know what I've realized? I think I figured out why people don't like Kevin Hart. Black people don't like motherfuckers that are too happy.
That's a fact.
And Kevin Hart is happy.
Yeah, that's a happy motherfucker right there.
I just watched him, Casanat, and Drewski.
Yep. Yep.
And the nigga had a ball.
And that's what I'm about to say. Like Kevin Hart,
Where you would think he's too big for that.
Right, or he would be, uncomfortable. That nigga he was in the shit. The nigga had a fake porta potty.
And this is like days. Like he's been on Cosmo for days now.
Bro, they was 24-hour sleepover. This nigga did the hot chip challenge and everything.
Do you understand how like Cosmo already got mad views, but you understand how many more views?
That was
by
his biggest
having
one.
Kevin Hart on. They don't have to do that.
And because
he's not getting anything from this.
He would have been good enough with just Drewski.
Exactly.
And here come Kevin, like just boosting your shit.
You see, they today they just named Drewski. I don't know when this happened, but as the funniest nigga on the internet.
Drewski.
I'm not saying I agree to it.
Definitely not.
I like Drewski. He's funny. Could have been Records. It's hilarious.
Who? Yeah, could have been Records.
Hilarious.
Yeah, they named Drewski it.
Nah, because there's a little young boy out the Bronx. I am V Boogie. You don't like him?
What? That nigga be having me in tears.
Son, he got one hilarious. He did, right? He got one he did where he talked about when you do a threesome with your man and the nigga ain't paying attention. So he's standing there and you hear the voice. Then nigga like, yeah, man, suck his dick. He said, bro, why are you worried about what she's doing over here with me? Like, yo, you be over there. Yo, he is funny as fuck. I am V Boogie. Yeah, you are funny as hell.
He's I like what's name too, JoJo, Mojo Brook, light skinned dude. He's the one that be like, unhand me.
I never.
What? Yeah, I gotta see some of his videos.
Yeah, okay.
He's hilarious.
Yeah,
he got a.
Oh, that's the one with the dog?
No. I know you're talking about that's Shadow. He's my Shadow.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about Shadow.
I actually know him.
So he got this running thing.
Jay Messiah,
I know him. His baby mother all the time. Like she can have a new man. So he always goes see his baby mother. He be talking shit about the other nigga in the house. He's like, you fucking with that nigga over me? So every time at the end of the video, he fucks her. So she's like, oh, get out of here. I got a new man. So he's talking shit. I don't give a fuck about me, ain't me. So at the end of the video, you always see him putting the clothes back on. So he's like,
wow.
So we gonna get back together. No, we not getting back together. Bitch, y'all hand me. You just gave me some pussy. Now we not getting back together. Nah, he's funny. I like him. I also like HaHa Davis.
Yeah,
HaHa is not as funny as he used to be.
I wouldn't put number one, but I like him.
One.
Yeah, but
I like Drewski, but I'm not putting number one.
You know what I like? I like that he does when he does the like. He had one where his girl was like,
that season.
Daddy, give me some money. And he was
Banks.
like, you ain't got no brothers.
Desi Banks.
I actually hate Desi Banks.
You don't like him?
I like Desi.
I like Desi.
I think he's going too far with the black Air Force Ones versus white Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
But he's funny.
Yeah.
Desi funny.
Yeah. All right. So here we go.
Like I just watching videos like.
What is this?
Nah, Desi funny as hell. All right, so this is the last one on the Since You've Been Gone, and I call this you stupid motherfuckers with an S. In Vermont, the cops scared the shit out of some high school students with a surprise mass shooting drill. Motherfuckers bust in their classroom with guns, and they reenacted a school shooting.
Out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere. So now when the people get upset, they say, well, we told the school to inform the parents.
You ain't far.
Yeah, feedback.
I just have one question. Do you know when a mass shooting is gonna happen?
So you think it was okay?
Do you get a heads up when you get a mass shooting gonna happen?
You think it was okay?
I think it was okay.
So if I come to your house while you chilling and act like there's a shooting in your hallway, and then you go through all that and I go, oh nah, it was just a drill.
But is that
you
not
okay with
how
that?
it was gonna really happen?
No!
But okay, I see where you're going with it.
Like
I see where you're going with it.
I don't get the point of telling you, hey, we're gonna do a surprise.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You went to public school, right?
Absolutely.
Right. They warned you when they were doing a fire drill.
Absolutely not.
What do you mean?
Yes, they did.
A
Teacher came and told the other teacher y'all was doing it at third period. What the fuck are you talking about? Or you didn't pay attention at all?
There was at points where they did do it random, yes. But you definitely knew.
If you're trying to train somebody how to react in a hostile situation.
Well, here's the thing. In a drill,
prepping them is not helping them.
But in the drill is not prepping them when you're talking about a gun.
You are prepping
Agreed,
them.
No.
but you also understand what that could do to somebody.
You fucking traumatized them kids for nothing.
Oh, a real mass shooting would traumatize the fuck out of them too.
No,
Like I don't.
agreed, but you just because of your prep. Now my kid is fucked up.
So you know what's gonna happen when a real mass shooting happens?
So okay,
No, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen when a real mass shooting. They're gonna go to the fucking shooter and say, "Hey, they didn't prep us."
no,
We want to okay. First of all, you gonna come shoot the school
Get
team.
off me because you're
Nobody
talking
thinks
stupid.
about.
No, I'm not, bro.
Nobody thinks about a prep for that.
You can't prep for a shooting.
Right. So why prep for a drill for a shooting?
Why have the fucking drill?
That's the whole
To
point.
prepare when it happens. Like,
And then-
But you can't
and then
just
what?
say right. Because guess
Because
what?
here's the deal. A fire drill, you can actually train for that. Okay, this staircase. Okay, that's the staircase.
Listen, here's the shit.
so how you can't prepare for a shooter?
Because guess
What are you gonna do?
There's no motherfucking guidelines on a shooter. This motherfucking shooter might come in and just shoot the teacher.
But there is protocol. Yes, there is protocol. We do this at my job. There is protocol when it's a shooter.
You work in the Bronx, of course they do. The fuck? Y'all get shot in the hospital. We're talking about a school, nigga.
That's the main place they get shot up.
All right,
no.
cool. All right, so put it like this. Had that been your daughter in a school
And she calls
situation
you
like
crying.
that, and she's fucked up.
Dad, I don't even want to go back
You
to
mean
this
to
school.
tell me you gonna have that same mindset you have right now? Keep
Well,
it
baby
100.
girl,
Even
it
if
was
you
a
gotta
drill.
think
Yes.
about it for a minute.
Absolutely.
Then
not.
you, sir, are a dick.
So what about if 3 years from now she's still fucked up from that?
She got man up after a while.
Nah, it ain't.
You fucking lying.
But when you talking trauma,
Right.
we can't do that just man up when
Just
it comes
cause.
to
But
trauma.
They did that
But
shit
y'all
'cause they
acting
wanted-
like y'all acting like a real mass shooting won't cause trauma. So what they're
What?
trying
No,
to
no,
really
here's the
do,
thing.
put you in the situation of a surprise mass shooting.
Okay,
that's their training.
Here's the issue
I
with that.
get what you're
Here's the
saying.
issue with that. You are more likely to get shot on the way to school than in fucking school. So again,
depending on where you live, I don't know about that.
And listen, anywhere in the fucking
he's
world.
Stuck in Brownsville.
Nah, bullshit. That's anywhere in the fucking world, bro.
Nah.
They put it on the news to scare people. But I'm telling you, a shooting in a school don't happen that often for them to do that shit to those fucking kids, bro.
Yeah, it does.
I mean,
In Vermont?
Now,
In
Yeah,
fucking
it does.
Vermont.
Now-
You know what's in
Absolutely
Vermont?
in Vermont.
You know what's in Vermont?
Bro,
Snow.
we had a whole run of mass shootings.
No, I
A
agree.
run?
Yes.
No, it's definitely happening
Like,
on a regular
what?
basis.
Listen, y'all, all right. Anyway, because this
I
motherfucker wild.
don't know. Me personally, I don't see no the teachers. Yes, I don't really see no
That
way you
shit
could
was
do that
fucked
for
up.
for the kids.
That was-
I don't see it.
That shit was worse than a fucking prank, bro. And he going, yeah. That shit was worse than a fucking prank. Oh, we just playing. Y'all go back to reading. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Shit.
Listen, my day is done after that.
Right.
Shit.
Oh, you can finish your test now. Get up from under the table and finish your test. Oh, is that shit I smell? The fuck?
Same way y'all didn't prep me for this, I didn't prep y'all for this half a day I'm about to take. Nigga.
Right, exactly. I'm out this motherfucker.
This is now a half a day, so we having a fire drill and everything all at once.
I'm
nigga.
going home. And I'm bringing my brothers back. All right.
And if it's a real mass shooter, you're gonna go home too.
Hey, shut up. No, you're not. Shut
Yeah,
up.
you are. If you survive the mass shooting, you go home after that.
You
No,
know
you're
what?
not. Everybody's gonna stay there. You're gonna wind up being there longer. Because you got to talk to everybody.
You got to talk to everybody in the news.
And they're gonna give you a counselor.
And the news.
Y'all tweaking.
No, you tweaking. This motherfucker, that's that Bronx air. That Bronx air got him numb to shit.
Nigga said you gotta be ready for everything, nigga. I saw a raccoon in the Chinese restaurant the other day.
I would have left. I would have left.
You scared of raccoons?
Them niggas is
What?
different.
You like my wife.
You ever ran out? You ever ran up on a
Let
raccoon?
me tell you something.
No, I have no
Guess
reason
what?
to.
He ain't gonna run.
No, let me tell you something.
Hey,
Yeah. No. I'm with you on that. I ain't fucking with no raccoon.
I ain't fucking with
nigga.
no raccoons.
Nah, nigga,
That is the
raccoon.
only animal that will see you and not give a fuck that you're there.
Yo, people don't understand raccoons is part of the bear family. I'm being dead ass. They like they distant cousin or some shit
Well,
like
listen.
I almost got fired because of raccoons one time
Are
at a
you serious?
job. All right, so real quick, I was doing overnight security, right? This fucking construction site. I'm not making this up. True story. I'm sitting there and I'm looking. It's like 1 a.m. Literally saw a gang of raccoons
Yeah.
going across the street. It was like 6 of them. Some of them was brawling.
That's the
Some of them
family.
was.
Nah, that's
I
the
know
family.
a couple of them had a gun on them.
This nigga said had
Bro,
a gun on him.
I watched them. They watched me watch them, and I got up and went home. Mm-hmm. And next morning, the supervisor was like, "Oh, you left the site?" I said, "I was ran out."
I ain't even
They
mad.
ran
was
me
ran
out.
out?
They ran me
Yeah,
out.
I ain't mad at that.
Bro,
I ain't mad at
raccoons
that.
I'm not
gangsters.
scared of
I ain't
anything
mad at that at all.
smaller than me.
Alright.
I'm just not. I'm just not. I've seen raccoons.
When
I
they
went to the
stand on
Bronx
them
one
hind
time.
legs and them red eyes show
Listen,
they ain't that
I
much
went to
smaller
the
than you.
Bronx one time. It was on my birthday. We was going to do a show. Me and this nigga Essence, and it was a White Castle.
What? That's what
And nigga, I wanted the White Castle. And the only thing still between me and the White Castle was a raccoon. I got him the fuck out of the way, and I went to White Castle.
Oh, you ran to one of the soft ones.
Nah, nigga, he was in the Bronx. Ain't no such thing as raccoon.
Well, see, but here's also the thing with raccoons is like, these raccoons, you know, we're a little lucky because they used to being around us.
Mm-hmm.
So they not as, but they can if you fuck with them, and they can if they want to.
You know who I
For
would be
sure.
scared of? You know what animal I would be scared of? A possum.
Possum?
Yeah.
Over a raccoon?
Yes.
Oh, you wow.
You know
You
why?
ever seen a raccoon and possum get in a fight? It ain't pretty.
Nigga, you ever seen a possum? You ever seen a possum
wild.
go from acting
Nah.
dead to jumping on some shit?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
But that's the thing. Raccoons are so gay. They're not even gonna act anything.
right.
But I know, nigga. So I
and
know.
a raccoon could do more damage.
So I know when the raccoon goes down, he's dead. With the fucking possum, it's like fucking Jason. I walk up on this nigga and talk shit, and nigga sit back up.
You thought you had me?
Right, hi, nigga, you missed.
So you say all possums are the Undertaker?
Dong. All right, let's get into the fucking topic. All right, we talking about comedy.
After we had that fucking
Right,
conversation.
right. After talking about raccoons, ain't this some shit?
The raccoons, man.
And my experience in comedy doesn't go as far. So I'm not gonna be the expert on this one.
Me neither.
We have an expert though, which is the brother MJB, who's still doing it. He's doing it, and he's good at it.
Absolutely.
I just plugged in with somebody on Facebook. They was like, I'm looking for comedians. I said, well, if you're compensating, hit my man MJB up.
And I'm definitely gonna speak on that with
Right.
exactly what we're
All
talking
right, so this is basically, we are interviewing MJB for this. All right, so first things first. What made you get into comedy?
That's just me. I'm naturally funny,
Okay.
and I actually enjoy making people laugh. That cliche answer, but it's like I just enjoy it, and it comes so natural to me. Like, you know what I mean? People be like, "Yo, how'd you think of that?" I didn't.
It's just,
It's the energy.
Right.
You know what I mean? The better the energy, the funnier I'm gonna be, and you know what I mean? That's just who I am. I'm a comedian at heart.
all right. Now this isn't on the what's name, but I want to ask you this. Do you find yourself cracking more jokes when shit in your personal is chaotic?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
Nah,
That's good.
absolutely.
Okay. All right. So now, do you remember your first gig? What was it? How did it go?
So when you say first gig, something I was actually booked for, or the first time I got on stage?
Okay, so let's go with the first time you got on stage.
First time I got on stage, I don't remember what spot it was. It was a bar that had an open mic. And I thought it was like a comedy open mic, but it wound up being just one of those anything can happen. And it was in Williamsburg. So it was mad white people.
Right.
And I was nervous as shit because I'm like, what if my shit don't relate to them or whatever. And I got on and it clicked. I wasn't great, but what I was saying clicked.
Okay.
And from that point, that high was like, yo, this is dope. You know what I mean?
And this is it.
And this is it.
I remember. All right. So.
Now, the first time I got booked,
Right.
that was even doper.
Because you got paid.
Number one, I got paid. Number two, it was at Broadway Comedy Club, which in my mind, I was in the club, but it was a regular show.
Okay.
I didn't know the difference at the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not Broadway Comedy Club. I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And I killed. And it was like effortlessly. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. At that point, it was like I knew what I wanted to talk about.
Right.
I knew the angle I wanted to take, so I was focused on it. And I had been doing mics, only open mics, obviously at this point. And it was so dope. What really got me was a comedian who he's younger than me as far as age, but I look up to him and how he's been doing it, what he's doing and everything. And his moms was there, and his moms loved me from day one. You know what I mean? To the point where sometimes it's like, hold on, it's a little bit too much love. You know what I mean? That's my man. Like, you know what I mean? But it ain't like that. It's just, I never expected that. Where it's like, yo, your homeboy moms is on some, you funny as fuck. Like, you talk real shit. You know what I'm saying? And you kept it funny. Right. You know what I'm saying? Till this day, I see her and she always let me know, yo, keep going. You doing what you do. Nice. You know what I mean? So that was dope. Shout out to Mama Bashir.
Yeah, Mama Bashir, shout out to you. Have you ever told a joke that got you banned or got your set cut short? Like, I did that. I did a joke in Queens. And the joke was saying, I said that I don't understand homosexuality. Because to me, dick is like secret deodorant. It's strong enough for a man, but it's definitely made for a woman. The straight people laughed. And I'm going to leave it at that. Somebody said, well, there goes my job. Next thing you know, I was told, yeah, we cut your mic. And yeah.
It's a very sensitive subject.
It's fucking comedy.
For certain people.
It's fucking comedy.
But that leads into a great question of like, how do you manage that line between going too far and being, because I've heard your comedy, so you're one of those comedians that you're gonna push the envelope a little bit. How do you
know how far to push the envelope?
Yeah, how do you be like, all right, that's gonna go across the line?
I think you gotta not care. And I say not care, because I know we're going to go into, but yeah, you got to worry about being canceled, this, that, and the third. I get all of that. However, you're going to find your audience.
Right.
Regardless. And, when you first get into, and I think this is anything, poetry, comedy, music, you want everybody to like you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And then you realize at some point, it's never going to happen. Mm-hmm. Some people don't like you. They already made up their mind, and nothing you could do to get them to change their minds. You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta be comfortable with yourself and be also comfortable to know, okay, this might get me fucked up to some degree. Okay. You know what I mean? Now, I don't think you should, you can't take that route if you're gonna be that conscious about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta I don't give a fuck.
Right. And you gotta have the thick skin for it.
Yeah, exactly, because everything that come with it. Mm-hmm. I think my version of pushing the envelope changes a little bit, because as much as a person could say whatever, like, I really went through it.
Right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So like, you take my bum nigga joke with my daughter, you're not gonna get me ever to feel like you can't talk to your daughter like that, because we all do it. You know what I'm saying? I just made it public that I did it.
Right.
Period.
Okay. And it makes sense. I definitely agree with that not caring, though. I think that's what's fucking up a lot of talent, period. Not just comedy, but talent in general. Like, so worried about getting canceled. Mm-hmm. And in my personal opinion, you can't get canceled. This is why I say that. Here we go. All three of us go see a comic, right? Now, the joke they tell, you don't like it, right? You may have found it a little bit too much. But I found this shit funny. Everyone who's like me is gonna support this nigga.
That we go into finding your audience.
Right.
Right? So now me and him already know, I don't fuck with this nigga. But you...
Right, that nigga funny as shit.
I'm there.
Right.
So now, cancel, you gotta also understand how far are you trying to go.
Okay.
That's where it changes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you thinking, okay, I'm gonna be the next Kevin Hart, you better control your shit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You do have to do that much because even look at Kevin Hart. You know,
Right.
luckily he wiggled through it.
Oh yeah, with the
The
Grant Oscars.
yeah, he
Right.
wiggled through it, but most niggas can't wiggle through that when
That's
you
a
that
fact.
deep in.
That's a fact.
So you know what I mean? Like you gotta tell yourself, okay, if this is where I'm trying to go, if I'm really trying to be a mainstream nigga, I gotta control my shit.
Gotcha.
But if I'm just trying to do this for a living and provide for my family, okay, I could just find my audience. That's cool.
Okay. So you do believe that being canceled is something that can potentially happen.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
believe that.
all right, you could definitely be canceled.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Okay. And I'm saying this for me. I don't believe in it because you can't cancel me if you ain't fucking make me. That's just my shit.
Yeah, but
They may make you, but you have to have, no matter what you do, you have to have people to do it for. Or then, like, you're not needed. Like, if nobody wants to hear you, you're not going to get booked anymore.
But that's the thing. Somebody is gonna want to hear you.
But is going to be enough people? Is going to be enough?
it's gonna take a
Because
while.
look at the example you just used, right? You said, I didn't like it.
That's 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. So now these numbers are doing this to people who don't like you compared to people who like you. It's going to keep growing. So now your audience is going to be small.
Okay. I can't get it because I can't get jiggy with it because the simple fact you got people out here, and I understand it's not comedy, but we're in an era where you can get canceled for damn near anything. And you got people like Charleston White who runs his mouth and talks to fucking anything, bro. He says anything,
Right.
and it goes over.
Because
so
you're right.
can you
But see,
actually
because
really
you
get
do-
canceled?
But again, that still goes to show.
Light, what up?
That still goes to show exactly what I'm saying, where it's like he got his audience. Because like you said, the 2 out of 3, the 1 out of 3s fuck with him. And he built enough 1 out of 3s with each room
Right.
that he has his audience. However, he ain't going further
That's what I'm
than
about
where
to say.
he's
That's what
at.
I was about to say.
Gotcha.
How far is he going?
Okay.
You know,
He already got knocked down on stage one time.
Right.
I actually don't mind how he handled that.
How
Because
did
he
he handle
gave it all. He gave it his all.
What you mean?
You talking about when the niggas, when mad niggas came on the stage? Yeah, he gave it his all. Like he tried, nigga. Like what you gonna do in a situation
Who we
like
talking
that?
about, Charleston White?
Yeah,
I would
Somebody
have
ran up
ran.
on him on stage?
few niggas.
I would have ran.
I heard he
Oh no,
got
I agree.
I heard he got his shit rocked in the barbershop.
No, he on stage one time. He just ran down on him on
Nah,
stage.
yeah.
Oh, I gotta
The
look
nigga
at
was
that.
trying to climb the stage. The nigga used the mic. Bam! Nigga, they had a what was it, like a bouquet of flowers? Niggas grabbed that. Boom!
Word?
He
Yeah.
fought. He
Nah, he fought for his life.
He fought for his
Was
life.
that-
he
I give
fought
him
for his
credit for
life.
that.
All right, shout out Cookie Monster Eye, cause that nigga Cookie.
I
Cookie.
definitely like him though.
I can't stand him.
I don't like Charleston White.
All right, so best gig you ever had?
In terms of what? Money or
You
like?
pick it. You decide, and tell us why.
As crazy as this is, it's probably gotta be Bringer show that I did at Broadway Comedy Club. And reason that Bringer show was because it was probably the most amount of people that I performed for. And to get the laughs the way I did, like I said, it's just a high for
Yeah,
me. Like
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
I caught that at Caroline's.
And when I don't know how this may be, but I call it when I'm controlling the crowd.
Absolutely.
When I'm controlling the crowd to the point where you laughed at every single point that I wanted you to laugh, and then you added places that you wasn't even supposed to laugh because I was giving it to you, there's no greater feeling than that.
Got you. All right. Worst gig.
Damn, there's so many of those.
Look. You know MJB always going to roll with that.
yo.
He always going to roll with that.
All right, so I had this one. I ain't gonna say the name of the people or whatever, but it was supposed to start at 7. And it started at 11.
So we know they were black.
They were
Absolutely black.
definitely black. And then it was just no organization to the show. Like the host was acting like he was doing his special. It's like we already waited 3 hours past start time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now, like, when I get off stage the day after I was booked, that's a problem.
Right.
That's a problem. You know what I mean?
About to go on the overtime pay.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Wait, hold on. Shit, hold on. Give me a second. Gotta find the question.
Oh, you think cut off?
Yeah. Have you ever had, or what was the most offensive moment you've ever had doing comedy?
Oh, that's easy. Williamsburg. I went and did an open mic, and the open mic wasn't just white people, but it was white people with pure racist jokes. And not like racist towards me, but racist towards, this is all they know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when your premise start off like my grandmother. You know what I mean? Right. So it was very uncomfortable.
Okay.
And I was like, once I realized what was happening, I'm like, I gotta muscle this out because I can't look pussy fuss.
Right.
And I got zero laughs.
I find that hard to believe, but
yeah,
God
no,
damn.
that was definitely the environment. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was definitely the worst. For me. Yeah.
So, all right. So with that being the worst, let me ask you this question: have you ever been booed? And if so, how did it make you feel?
In the most humblest way, I have never been booed.
Dope.
Never been booed.
Dopeness.
I will say what I did do one time, and I'll never forget this. That was definitely a learning moment. I didn't handle a heckler correctly.
Ooh, okay.
And the crazy part with that situation was, here's why I didn't handle it correctly. Because the comics before me was getting zero laughs. Right? So I go up there and I say to there was two people in the audience who was actually giving energy to the comics. And I said, man, the two of y'all are dope. Like, y'all need to be, like, y'all laughing for everybody else in here. And I guess the she, no disrespect, thought I was coming at them. She was drunk. And she responded in a way, and I was so fucked up, like, I'm fucking with y'all.
Right.
That I didn't respond correctly.
Okay.
To the point that the host had to like give me like a signal, like not to cut but don't worry about it.
Get off it.
And I had to sway into my set, which then won the crowd over. But it was like, fuck.
You had to fight for it.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, when your peoples who know you rock the stage, now it's like, damn. Now it look like I can't handle a heckler. So I made it my business from there. Like, it ain't never gonna happen again. And it damn sure didn't.
All right. Promoters. Yeah, I knew that would hit him.
Here's my thing with promoters. Do your job. Do your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no problem promoting. I have no problem promoting. To a degree, I feel, well, now straight up and down, I don't feel like any artist, anything, anyone who's gonna be on something shouldn't promote.
Right.
You could do
you
that.
heard that? You're supposed to promote.
You could do that while taking a shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But
I have my damn paid promotion right now.
Don't make it seem like it's my job.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You reached out to me to be on the show. So do your job.
Right. And your job is to promote.
Job is to promote. I actually probably, I hope I ain't, anyway. The thing you tagged me in the other day, did you see the response?
No.
Okay. I had a feeling when you said it, I was like, he didn't see the response. The response was, something, not verbatim, but I love your personality. Talking to you. However, there is no compensation for the show. Not only is there no compensation for the show, I'm asking each comic to bring 3 to 4 people.
Oh, hell. Oh, sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I'm like, what value does that bring me or any comic other than stage time?
Right. And that's the worst thing when they try to get you to perform and they use stage time or exposure.
I mean, but see, here's the thing. When you do a comedy club, they have that leverage, right? The booker's gonna see me. I'm getting to perform with Caroline's behind my back. Mm-hmm. They got the advantage. What do you got?
Right. Have you has a promoter ever tried to pay you with something other than money?
No.
No, it's real shit.
It
happens, nigga. Food, drinks. If you're a female, they try to give you dick.
Right.
Shit, I used to go through that.
Oh yeah?
I used to go through that.
As the announcer.
Yeah, like, yo, I got gear for you. Nigga, gear not gonna pay my bills.
You ain't go.
I can buy my own clothes. Well, pay me.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely happens. Like,
okay.
or you'll do it off the love.
Right, off the love.
I love money.
Yeah,
Right.
Somebody tried to hit me one of those. They said, "Oh, I thought poets do it for the love." I said, "Yeah, but guess what? Poets got bills and children too."
Right,
you know
and
what?
at the end of the day, that any performer you want to do it off the love, you'd be surprised how many motherfuckers would do it. Mm-hmm. But let me know that in advance. Let me make that choice.
Right. Let me decide if I want to do it with the love or not.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm not gonna be busy that day.
Right.
Right.
Cause see what I've grown, you know, obviously anything you get into, you learn different moves, different ways. Okay, damn, I handled this wrong. This is how I'm gonna handle it next time. Right? So I'll, till this day, not much, but I'll work for free. If I ain't got nothing going on, I need some stage time, I'll work for free. But I'm letting you know right now, if something hit me up that's paying,
I'm out.
I'm out.
Right.
And you need to understand that I'm out.
Right.
Period.
Right. As a comedian, what has been the wildest place that you've been asked to perform? I got asked to perform at a funeral.
Comedy or poetry?
Both. At a funeral.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten any wild places yet. I've definitely heard stories, but I don't think I've gotten.
Then once somebody asked me to do erotic poetry at a strip club.
I mean, that makes sense.
No, it don't. See, you've never frequented a strip club. I don't give a fuck about what you saying. I want to see that bitch right there.
Ain't no performance.
Ain't nothing you gonna say.
Right.
I mean, but you're
outdo my attention on shorty on this pole.
You could probably do that. You announcing them butt cheeks clap, nigga.
Right. That's right. Coming to the stage, y'all niggas get ready for twinkle cake.
She did the left right.
Right.
She did with the 1 2. Like you could probably do that.
I definitely could. I got actually announced a bikini basketball game one time, like a pool bikini basketball game one time.
And you didn't invite me?
I didn't do it. The dude, he was just talking bullshit, but I was hyping shit when he told me about it.
Right.
I was like, hold up, you want me to announce? See ass. Ain't you gonna pay me?
Right, that's a win-win-win. All right, so.
What do I sign my life away?
All right, so now let me ask you this question as a comedian. Someone books you for an event. They book you like 2 months before the event.
Okay.
About 3 weeks before the event, they hit you and they let you know, listen, tickets ain't moving. The budget is not what I thought it was going to be. Rather than you come here and waste your time and your money, let's just work on trying to book you for another event. How do you take that?
I'm cool with that. You gave me an advance.
Yeah.
So I wasn't tripping because that shit happened to me.
That means
Yeah.
they
respect you
your
enough.
time and your talent to be like, I'm not gonna have you come down
Versus
here for free.
having you come all the way down there,
Right,
sit there,
right.
maybe even do your set, and then go, hey,
That's the first of all, that's the worst policy you could do to anybody. Anything they do, if you promise payment, and then wait till they do it,
Right, wait
to
till
say,
they do. Yeah, nah, you
hey,
can't.
I can't pay you. I might have to punch you in the face.
However that person feel negatively, they have all
overall
right to.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Again, let me make that choice.
To me, it's
because if I'm really not busy, and again, I need that stage time, I might be like, yo, all right, cool. Can I come through anyway?
Right.
You know what I mean? We can still work on a future booking with a better turnout, but you know what I mean? I got some shit I want to get off.
Got you. Okay.
I feel like to me that it's a respect thing. It's a being a person, like being a man of your word or female, whatever of your word. It's also just respecting what we agreed upon. You know what I'm saying? You agreed to pay me, then pay me.
Right, because see,
Like it really goes back to what he said. Of like, let me make the decision if I still want to do it or not. I might just be like, all right, I still want to do it. Like a dope event, I'm still gonna do it. Or I might just be like, I really cousin wasn't from that shit anyway, so now you're not gonna pay me. I'm definitely not coming.
I'm not gonna do it. Yeah.
But I have the option to do that or not. So I definitely like, yeah, that's insane. Like definitely have to tell me in advance. I can't pay you anymore.
At this level, and you know, I think this is comedy. I think this is poetry. I think hell, this is music. Is like because we're not there yet, we tend to forget. It's still business.
Yo,
Okay.
It's still a
business.
fucking
At the end of the
business.
day,
Like,
business.
you know what I'm saying? The same way you gonna be pissed at me for coming late,
It's a business,
right? Cause you might have this idea in your mind. Oh, MJB, he set it off, right? He nigga come with energy, da 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 da. I want you to go first. Right? Now I show up late. You gotta take a whole nother route. You gonna be pissed. First thing you gonna say is, told you the show started at 8 o'clock.
Right.
And the first thing I'm gonna say is, I told you I needed my money.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, man.
I'd have been on time if the bread was here.
You know what I'm saying?
Both parties have to be professionals.
Right.
And I think that gets lost when you're doing business with certain people, the professionalism of it. Gotta be professional.
Some people just straight up ain't even got it.
Right.
Then say
And
that
they
from the
hoping.
jump.
Huh?
Say that from
No,
the
they
jump.
don't know. They forget or they act like, oh, nah, it's just this bar. That it's not a business. It's still a business. This is my time.
Right.
budget.
And that's what you're paying for.
You gotta put me in your budget.
Right.
Right.
You gotta put me in your
You
budget.
got it, yeah.
Right. No matter if you make that or not, you have to put me in your budget.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would hate
Listen,
that.
I haven't been a producer of shows, right? But I have produced 2 shows on my birthdays at some point in my for my 36th and 37th, right? And I paid everybody. Now, I will say, granted, both shows was great turnouts.
Okay.
Right? And it actually grew. Like, I was mad at Corona because it fucked up the third one that was supposed to happen.
Fucking
But anyway, but yes, you know what I'm saying? I paid everyone. To the, you know, DJ, everyone who performed, I paid everyone. And not only did I pay everyone, I already had their payment before that shit hit my Eventbrite.
Right.
Okay.
See, that's what
Before I
feel
got
like
my
you should do.
turnout for the show, it's like, nah, you know what I mean? I got a real job. This is what we agreed on. This is to the side already.
Right.
So no matter what,
You good.
you good. You
Got
gonna
you.
get paid. I don't care if you bomb. I don't care if you come late. Well, you know, obviously late for things like, but this is what we agreed on. You gotta get your money.
Right.
Period.
Right.
I agree. Yeah, for sure. It's like don't depend on what you make from the Eventbrite, what you make from the door to pay my money. That's why I said put me in your budget. You should already have your budget before you make a dime off of Eventbrite. You should have your budget, but you have to pay people.
Right. And however, and if you can't, that's where that advance notice comes from.
Yeah, you got to give me advance notice.
Let me know, okay. Right? Because again, let's all be clear. You could have that person who's gonna be pissed off. Oh, how you take me off the show? This, that, and the third.
Bro, I got cursed out, bro. Like no funny shit. Like
wait, were you
oh,
the one
wow.
that said I can't pay you, or you the one
Yes,
that was supposed to get paid?
all right. So my last show, the very last show I did, I reached out to a comedian. I reached out to this comedian in part because they just had a video that went viral. I respected how they did their comedy. I thought they was fairly funny. So I reached out. The price they quoted was a bit high for what I know to be the going rate X, Y, and Z. But I said, all right, cool. It's the last show. We try to go out with a bang. Tickets wasn't moving. As a matter of fact, I ended up giving away more free tickets for that event than all my events in 20 years combined.
Right.
I reached out 3 weeks before and said, listen, the tickets is not moving. I know that you live in New Jersey. Rather than you come all the way here, spend your money on your toll and your gas and all of that, let's just work on trying to do another event, because at the time I didn't know if this was going to be my last event.
Right.
The response was crazy. You would have thought I said to this person, you're not funny. I don't want you on my show. You're trash.
That's how they took it.
But what was mind-boggling to me was I know that in the business, no matter what talent it is, there are people, I've had it happen to me where I was told I was getting paid. I get there, hey, what's going on, real? Da 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 da. I do my performance. Everybody loves it. The end of the night, everybody's standing around. Oh, all right, bro, have a good one. Wait, whoa, where's my money? Oh man, listen, we didn't do that well. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And I've always said that I would never do that to people. You know what I'm saying? So I was very bothered.
Right.
But then I just said, it's the ego.
Right, exactly what it was.
It was the ego.
And they didn't look at it as you being respectable all their time. They looked at it as, oh, you don't want me no more.
Right, and it wasn't that. It was, I don't want you to come and you don't get paid, because in my opinion, that shit is worse, because now you jump on social media, yo, don't do no events with room sakers because them niggas don't pay.
Right.
Depending on who it is and what the situation, you might get punched in your face. Not you, I'm saying,
because,
like,
you know, a nigga getting shot, they swing on me.
I'm just saying, like, you know, yeah, that's whack to me.
So I mean, here's the other part, right? Is, and I'm not saying there's a right to this or there's a wrong to this, right? Some people spend their money before they got it.
Absolutely.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And that's a very dangerous thing if it ain't from your 9-to-5 job. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because the same way you proactively stop, you know, any major thing from happening, anything could have happened. Right? That venue that you was doing the show at could have caught on fire. Could have had a flood.
Right.
You still wouldn't have gotten paid.
Boom. And in that situation, you wouldn't have found out probably until you got there.
Exactly.
All right.
And you get that person time to find something else.
Right. 3 weeks. It was
Right.
3 weeks.
You might
Right.
find another gig. Or,
Somebody might hit you up for that same date.
Right. All right. So, in your opinion, what makes a good set?
When it takes you somewhere.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's cool to be funny on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. So I give it to you like this. You guys know I talk about having my daughters and everything. I had a motherfucker tell me one time, yo, when you do your set, I feel like I'm in your living room.
Wow.
I feel like I know your kids at this point.
That's that connection.
That's that connection. Let me tell you something. There's people I haven't seen in years or won't see them for months. And the first question, how's them daughters? How them girls? I left them with something that they remembered me by.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Versus a motherfucker just saying, oh, that's a funny motherfucker right there.
Right. And they can't tell you not a
You
single
can't-
joke.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Where people would tell them, yo, bum nigga.
That's,
You know what I'm
listen,
saying? Like you gotta leave something that sits with people.
Right.
Other than you made me laugh.
Right. Okay. In your comedy career, what do you see as your end game?
That's a good question.
great question.
It's a really great question. And the only reason why it's hard for me to answer that is because of my 9 to 5.
Okay. Okay.
It's very hard for me to see through that fog.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yes, I can't answer that right now.
So let me combat it with this question then. As someone who balances what we call real life job versus chasing this dream, what is the biggest struggle internally?
I can't move the way I want to move.
Okay.
Right? Because of not just because of the fact that I have a 9 to 5, but because who I am in my 9 to 5. I can't just say, I'm gone this week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I might come back and my store might be gone too. So now.
Right. Right. What the fuck? I left y'all niggas with the keys.
Let me tell you something. I went on vacation, right? And we all know the saying, don't burn the place down while I'm gone. They literally. Not burned it down, but it literally caught on fire while I was gone.
Oh my God.
Literally.
And he watching this shit. Curtis, what's going on? Curtis Nolan, a very funny comic.
I'm at 20 years in the game of doing this. Not once did this shit ever happen. I go away for a week.
Watching it on the news. Damn, somebody stormed fire.
And here the crazy part, right? I remember how this nigga called me. He go, yo, I think it's a fire in the back. Right? I go, what do you mean you think it's a fire in the back? He go, nah, it's, man, smoky. Right? So I go, okay, well, monitor it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And if you see something get crazy, follow protocol. Call
FDNY.
FDNY, you know what I'm saying? Then call the DM, da-da-da-da-da. When he told me all of this, it was already full-blown on fire.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not really sure if it's a fire. It is flames.
I mean, I'm feeling a little hot. I hear shit popping.
I hear a little crispy sound, but I'm not really sure.
Yo,
You want to put you on video so you can see it?
I'd have told his ass to jump in the fire because you were fired. Wow.
FaceTime me so you can confirm. This is because you the boss, so you know this stuff.
Say, question. So when the back catch on fire, what are we supposed to do? What? Get the fuck out
I
there.
ain't read part of the manual.
A comic that you saw that reassured you, yeah, this is what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. All right.
I mean, that's where I got the whole your set should be it should take you down the road. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking at a post the other day, right? And I saw his kids, and I said, "Yo, we really watched them grow up."
That's true.
You know what I mean? From his very first special, where after the special,
that's gay.
right? And he brought them out carrying.
Right.
To now they're graduating.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
We watched them grow.
We watched them grow, and he took with his sets, he took us through his life, and he made it memorable. You know what I mean? So I think that shit is dope how he did it.
Yeah, definitely. When I was doing it, I went and saw Run Tell That.
Oh, that was.
And I was like, God damn it, I need an open mic right now. Right now. Martin got me fired the fuck up. A comic that you wouldn't work with no matter the amount of fucking money.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm starting trouble.
Expose that motherfucker.
You know why that's a crazy question? It's because when you ask a broke nigga,
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
no amount of money, it's like, nigga, well, can I just sit on the other side of the room from the nigga?
I think I'm mature enough
Right, like,
to be in the same room.
you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
put a chair in between us or
you're not
something.
mature enough. You're broke enough
Right,
to be in the
right.
same room as this person.
Damn. I'll be very honest and say I don't think there's nobody I don't like that much.
That's deep.
Yeah, I don't like.
That's deep.
I had a question for you.
Okay.
Or you just
No, go ahead. Go.
Is it hard for you?
Hey.
Pause. No diddy.
Hey.
Pause this whole entire question. Is it difficult for you to sit through a bad set?
Of someone else's?
Yeah.
That absolutely. Absolutely. It's the exact reason why I don't do open mics no more.
There are some bad. I've been to a lot of open mics with bad comedians.
I mean, the way I handle it now is I don't go to open mics. No shade to open mics. You need that.
You just at a point where
new comics, you need that. But I'm at a point now where I'm good enough to say, okay, I'm gonna try this new joke, and if it don't work, I'm gonna reel it back in with what I know works.
I got more.
You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I can't do an open mic.
Okay. Is it hard to follow a bad set?
Absolutely not.
I knew that. I knew the answer to that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, because you come in funny.
Not.
I just feel like sometimes
you're gonna relieve the audience.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like sometimes a bad comedian could like just kind of
kill the energy
in the crowd and have the audience like they don't even want to laugh at this point. Like,
but then that's why the next comedian that comes up got to be good enough.
But it puts more pressure on you to get it back.
Depends on how you do it. Because if you address the elephant in the room that nigga sucked,
that's what it's about.
Ding, 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 ding. You just won.
Is that not an unspoken rule in comedy?
Absolutely not. Because first of all, and he's probably gonna get into this point, the host should do it.
Absolutely. Well, I was gonna say absolutely, but I think if I was hosting it, I would probably do it.
You have to as the host.
Here's the reason why the host should be doing it, right? Because that's the disconnect and exactly what you're asking about people saying, people feeling like, oh, I don't even want to laugh no more. You got to bring the show back. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you might have to do some time to do it because it was so bad. Mm-hmm. But definitely addressing the elephant in the room. And there's multiple ways of addressing, right? You could do it where you really attack that comedian and he got to eat it.
That shit happened to me.
Or you could do it in a professional way where it's just like, so I've been through where I've gone up next, right? And I would say some shit like, well, that got awkward.
I love shit.
And it'll break the
ice. Little subtle jab.
Right. It's like, I'm not...
I ain't gotta knock you off, but I'll make you a little subtle jab.
Here's the thing of any comic, right? Well, I can't even say that because some motherfuckers be thinking they did good when they did bad.
Right.
Right? You're supposed to know how it's going while you're up there.
Right.
Right? You got a lot of motherfuckers who's looking for that light. Right? It might.
Woo, boy, this is crazy.
You sit there like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you say, you like myself at this point. Like,
they said, don't keep going. You got 4 more minutes. I don't need it.
I'm good. Thank you very much.
Not even I don't need. They don't want it.
Oh shit. Politics in comedy.
Ooh, politics in comedy. This. What in particular? What are you asking? Like,
give me a feeling on it.
I don't like no politics. I don't like politics at my job. I don't like politics in my secondary job. Which is I don't fuck with politics. Listen, I appreciate you because there's a reason I'm on this show, the reallionaires. I'm just too real for that shit. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Like I don't lie to my associates, whether they want to hear what I'm saying or not. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is how these motherfuckers operate. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let you know this is what they want me to tell you, but I can't do that to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might have to follow through with but I'm not gonna give it to you in the cotton candy fluffy way. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the politics in comedy is just like.
Have you ever got caught up in it?
Nah.
Never?
Nah, I walk away.
That's what's up.
Like you've seen me every show I've been on. Who I come with? Myself.
Yep.
Right? And there'd be people I'd be like, oh, I know that person. Oh, I know that person. You might see us mingle for a little bit, but I don't trust you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, very few comics that I actually trust in the game.
What do you feel about the gatekeepers? First off, do you feel like that's really a thing?
Absolutely. In everything.
Okay.
In everything. Obviously, I don't like it because the gate ain't open for me. I'm
trying to find a goddamn key.
You know what I'm saying? And So here's my thing, right? At what point do we accept the talent? Right, like I get the politics of okay, this motherfucker is fill the room this way because of his
Social media.
Social media, I get that, right? Again, it's business, right? But motherfucker that's legit funny, has a legit set, and has legitimately been putting in the work. Why overlook that nigga because he's not part of your circle? Or
He don't kiss ass.
He don't kiss ass. You know what I'm saying? Or he's not acting like he don't got kids at home and being out till 2, 3 in the morning just to be fake friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm never gonna put. It's not that I'm not gonna put comedy above my life. I'm not gonna put the bullshit of comedy above my life. And if that means I'm never gonna make it nowhere, then I ain't gonna make it nowhere.
Yeah, my daughter asked me, she said, Daddy, with all that you did, why are you not, what she said? She said, Daddy, with all that you've done, why are we not rich yet? And I said, because Daddy doesn't suck dick or dick ride niggas.
Right.
Because if I was gay, nigga, we'd probably have a fucking 15-room mansion. But my asshole would probably be about as wide as a motherfucking BQE. Anyway, you're getting ready to do your stand-up. Your special.
Okay.
What's the title of it?
I'll be very honest with you. I haven't thought about that. Well, no, let me say I've thought about it. I've thought about it, and I have moments where I think about it. I don't have the answer yet.
Okay, all right. Was there ever a moment where the situation fucked you up so much that you was almost like, I'm not doing this shit no more?
I don't know if it was the situation or if it's watching motherfuckers who, y'all know I'll smoke them on the mic, get shit that I'm not getting.
Got you.
Cause that motherfucker who's on the shit that I should have gotten will tell you if they being real.
Right, yeah, that nigga.
Nah, that nigga, he's a beast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit, that burns me. Every
Right.
time I see a fly, one of those things, it's like, how? And I'm not even so much mad that you on it, it's just how am I not?
Right.
And how haven't I been before you if you're on it now?
Right.
Because I've been smoking you.
Right. And I'll smoke you.
Right.
Right.
And the person who probably booked you knows I'll smoke you.
So have you ever took the stage with the intent of showing a particular comic, motherfucker, I'm better than you? You ain't gotta say who.
I didn't take the stage. No. The answer is no.
Okay.
But what
This is a good fucking guy.
What no.
Right. Stop the cap.
No.
Stop the cap.
No. So here's why not. Because I don't gotta do it to be better than you.
I just am.
I just am, and the audience is going to show you.
Okay.
My biggest mistake when it comes to that category was I was for a long time performing for other comics and not the audience.
Okay. All right.
That was my biggest thing.
And once you change that, it was like,
Once I changed that, it was like,
fuck the police.
Yeah.
Got you. Someone comes up to you and asks you to mentor them in comedy. Would you do it?
I would do it. I would actually probably enjoy doing it. But don't ask me if you ain't gonna listen.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Got you. Last one. Describe. I just got these lips today. Describe the comedy grind in one word or a phrase.
think it was Mike Tyson who said this. Do what you hate to do like you love it.
And that sounds like some shit Mike would say, cause yeah. What? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do what you hate to do like you love it.
Yeah, so that grind of not getting paid, going to open mics, and you feeling like you at a certain point, you got to keep going.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that was real for me when I heard him say that.
Yeah, that's definitely some real shit to say. All right, y'all. So before we get out of here, we got a couple of announcements. First and foremost, my brother to the left of me this Saturday, June 15th, will be emceeing the Ballers for Peace charity event. It's a basketball thing with vendors and celebrity ball players, and he's on the motherfucking mic making sure that the players who are trash, the rest of the room know they trash, and when the shots is good, oh, and boom, and yeah, and all of that shit that he does. So you can either go to the website, Ballin' for Peace, and find out if they still got any tickets left. If not, you got to pay at the door. Or you can holler at him, Slimothy_83 on IG. I already know he's going to tear ass. Tomorrow at Mood Ring? Tomorrow at Mood Ring in Brooklyn, S.STREET Media will be throwing their Summer Jam, hosted by yours truly. So it's gonna be a lot of motherfucking fun. They got a lot of performers. It starts, doors open at 6. Doors open at 6, and we are rocking. I'm coming, I might wear some school clothes, or I might just come dressed like I work for Summer Youth. I don't know how I'm coming yet, but we are gonna have some fucking fun, so pull up. And also, I gotta plug real quick, next Saturday, June 22nd, Neighborhood Role Model is back with one of his events. This one is called Poetry for the Brothers. Y'all know this month is Men's Mental Health Month, and he's doing an event for brothers. This is not to say that women can't come. This is not to say there won't be any female performers, but for once, we're gonna focus on men.
Nice.
Same thing with that. You can holler at Neighborhood Role Model on IG, or you can hit me up, Mr_Truth_the_N_jokes. This has been a dope event. A dope show.
Real quick, Monday I'm gonna be at Moe's Bar.
Oh shit, here we go.
80 Lafayette. I'm gonna be fucking around. It's a free show. Yeah, pull up.
I'm there. We there. You coming? Monday. All right? And y'all can follow MJB Funny. Funnyman_6.
Funny_MJB6.
Oh, there we go. I almost had it. Cause y'all niggas, I thought he had unfollowed me one time because I couldn't find his shit. I was like, word? We like that? I was like, baby. She was like, well, I said, oh, never mind, it came up. All right.
Most comedians ain't got my personal number. You got my personal number.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
We good.
I was like, we bros. We the same height and everything. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a Reallionaires podcast. Oh, 2 other announcements real quick. First things first. I'm happy to announce September 24th was the last show I did. I've sat back, I've watched you motherfuckers on social media, and the game needs us. So ladies and gentlemen, Truth and Jokes will be coming back. It will be a little different this time because it will not be just me. It will be me and my brother MJB. We will be flip-flopping on the hosting. When one is hosting, the other is closing. When one is closing, the other is hosting. We're gonna fucking have fun. And y'all already know this nigga is funny as shit, and his hosting skills is amazing too. So make sure, if you don't follow any of us individually, you can follow us on IG at the Reallionaires Podcast to keep up with everything that we're doing. Also, I posted this on Facebook. I turned 50 in September. So between now and then, I'm trying to lose 50 pounds because I am having a birthday party and a roast. I don't want to give motherfuckers no extra motherfucking material other than what they're already gonna have. So this will also be documented. It's called Losing 50 Before 50. And I will be documenting everything I'm doing as far as losing this weight. I will talk about my love relationship with soda and all this other shit. Yeah, and it will be part of this morning podcast that I'm going to start called Bacon and Blunts. Bacon and Blunts, ladies and gentlemen. So this has been the Reallionaires podcast. I am your host, The Real, with my two brothers to the left of me.
Slim, a.k.a. from the announcer.
And to the right of me.
Marlon Jean-Baptiste, a.k.a. MJB.
And I am The Real, the old head that loves head. Shout out to all the graduates. Be safe. And yeah, baby, finally, on my way home. We out.
Yeah.